We are going to read in Unit 12, Peace and Conflict, Lesson 1, Definition, Causes and Types of Conflict. We are going to only read this lesson without any explanation. 1. Warm-up activity. What's your view of peace and conflict? Write 5 words that come to your mind when you think of peace and 5 more when you think of conflict. Here are 2 poems that speak of man's desire for peace and the inevitability of conflict or war. W.B. Yeats, 1865 to 1939, was an Irish poet whose early poetry showed a yearning for love and peace, and who found in nature a refuge from the ugliness of city life. The lake isle of Innisfree gives him the promise of some peace of mind. W. H. Auden, 1907 and 1973, was an Anglo-American poet who became famous for his stylistic and technical achievements and for poems and plays of exceptional depth and feelings. He wrote about love, war, religion, politics, and the problems of modern man. September 1, 1939 is an indictment of all wars, particularly one that was looming over the world in 1939. 2. Read the poems and answer the questions that follow. A. The Lake Isle of Innisfree by W.B. Yeats. I will arise and go now and go to Innisfree, and a small cabin built there of clay and wattles made. 9 bin-rows will I have there, a hive for the honeybee, and live alone in the beloved glade. And I shall have some peace there, for peace comes dropping slow, dropping from the vales of the morning to where the cricket sings. There midnights all a glimmer, and noon a purple glow, and evening full of the linnet's wings. I will arise and go now, for always night and day I hear lake water lapping with low sounds by the shore. While I stand on the roadway or on the pavement's grey, I hear it in the deep heart's core. 3. Describe the island in Yeats' poem. What does beloved glade mean? 4. What does the poet mean when he says for peace comes dropping slow? Why does the poet desire peace so much? Can such an island really offer him peace? B. From September 1, 1939 by W. H. Auden. I sit on one of the dives on 52nd Street, uncertain and afraid, as the clever hopes expire of a low, dishonest decade. Waves of anger and fear circulate over the bright and darkened lands of the earth, obsessing our private lives. The unmentionable odor of death offends the September night. 6. Discuss the nature of the conflict one finds in cities such as the one the poet lives in. 7. Auden's poem has as its setting the city of New York. How does the city contribute to the conflict in the poet's mind? How does Auden describe the impending war? What effect does a war have on people? 9. Why does the poet feel uncertain and afraid? 10. Why does the poet mean when he says waves of anger and fear circulate over the bright and darkened lands of the earth? 11. Can you explain what the poet means by the unmentionable odor of death? 12. Write a brief summary of each of the poems. 13. What is the meaning of each of the following words? A. Wattle. B. Veil. C. Glimmer. D. Linnet. E. Lapping. A. F. Expire. G. Obsession. H. Offend. Next lesson 2, but today we are going to end our lesson 1 here, and I don't like to go further to lesson 2. I hope you have enjoyed reading this lesson, these two poems. One is September 1, 1939 by W.H. Auden, and the other poem's name is The Lake Isle of Innisfree by W.B. Yeats. I hope you both have enjoyed. Thank you very much, and thank you for being with this